Okay, hey everybody. Listen, I'm so sorry. I'm tardy for the party, as I always say. Not always tardy for the party, but today I am very busy day, very just busy day. A lot of a lot of stuff going on, which is a good thing. Okay, so I wanted to number one say, hey, I need you to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Uh, throughout throughout this video, that would be fantastic. Welcome to all my regulars and my subscribers, and welcome to anyone who lands on this video and who is new. Thank you for joining me. My name is Danielle Mitchell, your up and coming queen of real estate, and I service the Philadelphia and surrounding suburbs area. So, if you are interested in my services, whether it's listing your home, selling it, buying it, investing, I am the woman for you. So, today, let's dive into it on this cold, frigid, coldest day of the year since like 3 years, I think they said on the news. It's very cold. So, let's and get hop into it. Get into it. Yep, that works. So, today I'm going to do a follow up of a topic I talked about a couple weeks ago. I think a couple weeks ago at this point, maybe 3 weeks ago. I had did an episode on how the highest offer may not be the best offer, right? So I did an episode on that, and I forgot two more things. So I was like, oh, I got to do a follow up, a part two on that, because there were two more things I wanted to mention. So in that last video, that episode, and I have, you can click the link for that last one. I'll have it somewhere around here. But I talked about how, highest offer may not be the best offer, and it really comes down to terms, right? So kind of the terms we talked about was, appraisal contingency, inspection contingency, what kind of financing does a person have, and really what's going on in the life of that seller, right? So, somebody may say, yeah, I can do a 15-day close, but can that seller move in that time? That might not, if the seller lives in the property. So there are certain things that, may not be as strong as one would think, right? You may have the cash offer, right? But again, because of terms, another offer that's, a conventional loan or FHA loan may beat out a cash offer, right? Even if it's cash and higher and can close fast and all that other stuff. So it really has to come down to the details or terms of the contract or the offer. Two things that I forgot. One of them was seller's assist. I was like, how did I forget seller's assist? Seller's assist. I've talked about that numerous times on this platform, on my Tuesday Tip at Twos. Seller's assist still exists. I have someone under contract now. We're going to close in this month who has seller's assist, right? And so it is still a possibility. It's still out there, as competitive as the market can be for buyers. It's still something that it's possible to get, right? So seller's assist, although, right, when we're talking about being in a multiple offer situation, um, it is something where it could potentially stop cause you to, not not get a property, right? If you're asking for seller's assist when you're in a multiple offer situation. Okay. So that is a term that, hey, if somebody has the highest offer, but they're asking for seller's assist, you may say, even though it's the highest, it still is not the best because this person wants seller's assist, right? Even some people will like cushion and this is always, a strategy I would typically use depending on the situation. But if we're in a multiple offer situation, then hey, let me go ahead, let's go in a bit higher than what our official price will be. So let's say the list price is $100,000. We're not multiple offer situation. You need seller's assist. Let's say you need 3% seller's assist, $3,000 or something like that. Then it's like, all right, let's go ahead and put in, 110, because we're going in above asking, multiple offer situation. And also we want to cushion that seller's assist that we're asking for. So we're going to go in this high over the list price, right? To offset and also create a strong offer. Even if it's a scenario like that, sometimes it can be off putting for the seller because it's just like, I don't feel like dealing with the seller's assist. I don't want to give nobody credit. Or seller's credit is something else, that another term that's interchangeable. So that's something to consider. Other thing is a person could have a grant, right? So a person could have a grant. So a buyer may have, be using an FHA loan, a conventional loan, whatever. And then in addition to that, they're using, for example, the no, PHFA. I think that's right. I think that's the acronym. K-Fit grant loan, right? Which gives you up to, they give you 5% towards your down payment and closing costs for first time home buyers. And a seller could say, you know what, even though they're coming in with the best offer, I don't feel like dealing with the grant, right? Grants, when people have grants, sometimes it can, just delay closing or something like that. I think for the K Fit, it's better. The turnover is better for that grant now. But for a seller, they may be thinking to themselves, hey, I really don't want to have to deal with the potential delays that a grant may cause, or I just want to do something that's a bit more clean where, hey, the person has the financing, they have the savings, and so I have a better reassurance that it's going to be, an A to B closing, no hiccups, none of that in between, right? So it can signify to a seller that, hey, this might it might be easier to deal with somebody who has financing, has cash, that's it, right? I don't have to deal with anything else, even though that person may have, that offer is more, right? So even though the person that have a grant, they put in for a higher offer, it's again the details, right? When you're dealing with something that's just less of a hassle, that may be something to consider. Okay. So that is all I wanted to say for today. I just wanted to point out those two things. Listen, if you want to know the other things I talked about, you can go ahead and go to the part one that I did on why the highest offer may not be the best offer. Okay, you can go ahead and check that out. But yeah, I hope this guys helped you. I hope it was informative for you. And if you're interested in buying or selling, or somebody a family member, a friend of me, hey, spread the love anyway. An enemy, you know, just just give them my information. Just give them my information. It's fine. And have them go to book.djmrealtycode.com. Again, book.djmrealtycode.com to schedule a buyer or seller consultation. Listen, thank you guys again for joining me for another edition of Tuesday Tip of Two. And I'll see you next time. All right. Remember, there's no place like home. There's no place like home buying. Have a wonderful day and stay warm. Okay. Stay warm out there.